I loved every character in this movie, but I'm still Team Cap.
Tyler,
What the hell?
we're proud to have you on Team Cap.
Thank you, Anthony Mackie. I'm just gonna check to see if my doors are locked. Be right back.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler and I'm here to let you know that Captain America Civil War is no perfect movie. So in Captain America Civil War, Captain America and Iron Man are at odds with each other because of the Sokovia Accord. And the Sokovia Accord is a law in which the Avengers cannot operate without government approval due to an accident that causes many lives to be lost. And while Iron Man is all for this law out of guilt for the survivors, Captain America really wants to operate under his own terms, and this causes a rift between the two as well as the Avengers. One of the reasons I think Civil War is just as good as Winter Soldier, if not even better, is the fact that we're never actually rooting for one side more than the other. It makes total sense that Team Iron Man is supportive of the Accords because they feel that they've been given too much power, like in Sokovia, and a lot of innocent people died as a result. But at the same time, Team Cap actually proves that limiting their power does prevent them from going elsewhere to help other people. So it's really cool that both sides have equally important and correct arguments at the exact same time. And my favorite characters in this movie are motivated purely by personal events rather than political agendas. You feel for Bucky all the way through the movie because he had absolutely no choice to do the horrible things that he did. But he still feels guilty about them because he did them anyways. And you can understand why Black Panther, who is a complete badass by the way, has this huge grudge against Bucky because he thinks that he killed someone he really cared about. Even the villain, Helmut Zemo, who, as limited as his screen presence is, I'm aware of that, he has this motivation that we can really understand. Oh yeah, and Spider-Man? This is the best version of the character since Spider-Man 2. It's personally a toss-up between him and Tobey Maguire for me. I loved his one-liners, the action scenes he was in were a lot of fun, and Tom Holland, he was my #1 pick for Spider-Man, by the way. He has the perfect geeky yet energetic personality to play Peter Parker, and I cannot wait to see Homecoming after seeing this movie, let me tell you. The action scenes in this movie, I think, are so much better than Winter Soldier. Not just because of the airport fight, although I have to admit, my jaw was basically on the floor when that happened, but there are so many scenes that are just characters being chased or hand-to-hand fights, and they all feel really gritty and really raw. You can see every hit and injury on each of the characters. Props to the stunt team and rigging team, who were also done by the directors of John Wick, just a fun little fact there. But I think what makes the action work is because the editing holds long enough just to see each character leaping off of a tall building or climbing on top of a moving car as it happens, and it all looks really photorealistic and very gritty.
In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time.
And by the way, you know who you are out there. You thought you were dissing Ant-Man? Well, see this movie. You're gonna regret it. My only problem with the movie is that because of the amount of characters, the editing feels very rushed. As soon as the scene is over, the film just cuts without no transition whatsoever. It could go from Captain America fighting Crossbones in this one African country, and it goes right to this flashback of Tony Stark with his parents for the last time. And it's little things like that, and there's absolutely no transition whatsoever, and it feels kind of weird. And like I said, as identifiable as Helmut Zemo is, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of him, because he has this really cold and manipulative side to him that was fun to watch, and I really wish we'd seen more of him, because I think he's one of the best MCU villains, movie-wise anyways, that we've had so far. But all in all, Captain America has some really awesome action, a lot of really good performances, some characters that just stand out completely on their own. I love to see their solo movies. I'd love to see Black Panther solo. I'd like to see Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm looking forward to Ant-Man and the Wasp a lot more after seeing what happened here. And like I said, the characters all have arcs, and they all have equally supportive arguments. And for that reason, I'm going to give Captain America Civil War a 4 out of 5. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe below, or you can check out my other reviews at NoPerfectMovie.com. Thank you all for watching. Take care.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big day. Wherever there's a hang, you'll find a Spider-Man.